If you're feeling confused about whether you should give the topic 1 exam or the topic 2 exam, then I feel like this video will be helpful to you because I'm going to discuss about certain things from my own personal experience, because I have prepared for both topic 1 and topic 2 in the past. Last year I appeared for the topic 2 exam and got level 5 in my first attempt. I'll make a separate video for that where I talk about my study methods for topic 2. But in this video specifically, I want to talk about which topic exam could be right for you according to your current Korean language level and your situation. Since I also teach Korean language, I've seen a lot of people who are confused about whether they should give the topic 1 exam or the topic 2 exam. The first thing I want you to think about is your motivation for giving the topic exam. For most of the people, it is one of these three reasons. Either they want to apply for a job in the Korean industry or any job that requires Korean language. Or secondly, they're planning to apply to a university in South Korea, which requires Korean language, or Korean language is kind of necessary if you're going to South Korea, so that can be one. Or the third reason could be you just want to check your proficiency in the Korean language because you've been learning it as a hobby. Now, when we're talking about jobs, mostly from my own personal experience, if the job requires a heavy use of the Korean language, like if you're talking about jobs like interpreters, translators, transcribers, or customer support, or anything where you require a certain level of fluency in the Korean language, then the companies would usually require a higher topic level, which would fall in topic 2. Usually it's like topic level 4, 5, 6, or sometimes even topic level 3 would work. Again, that would depend upon the company you're applying to. And this can vary from one company to another. If you're applying to a university for higher education, again, having a topic certification can be beneficial. It can be advantageous because certain universities might provide you with scholarships if you have a high topic level. Also, it might increase your chances of getting accepted into the university. But again, when we're talking about admissions into university, having a high topic level isn't the only requirement that can help your admission process. There are a lot of other factors like your SOP, your statement of purpose. Some universities might consider your IELTS score. Even the kind of extracurricular activities you have had help you in that. So for universities, mostly it is a combination of these factors that determine how easily you can get into the university, and it is not solely reliant on topic. And I'm saying this from personal experience because a friend of mine who recently became a GKS scholar, she had a topic level 2 and still she was able to get that scholarship when she was in direct competition with somebody who had a topic level 5. But I feel like my friend's SOP is a statement of purpose, and she had done a lot of extracurricular activities related to Korean culture that kind of helped her secure that scholarship. So again, this is the kind of thing that would vary from one university to another, so you need to do your research regarding that. And if you're talking about the third case where you're learning the Korean language as a hobby, so I feel like you won't be in any sort of rush to achieve a higher level. I feel like in that case, you can go at your own pace. In that case, it would make more sense to test your level, first give topic 1 and then go for topic 2. Secondly, I want to talk about the differences between the papers of topic 1 and topic 2 in terms of their difficulty level, in terms of the things that are asked in the paper, and in terms of the things that you will be required to prepare for these exams. Now, topic 1 is comparatively much easier in comparison to topic 2, and this is mainly because the kind of vocabulary and the grammar that is asked in the topic 1 exam is fairly easier and gets repeated a lot more, because a lot of it comprises of the basic vocabulary and grammar concepts that you would study in your general curriculum. If you're following a curriculum like Sejong Korean, a lot of things you'll be able to find in those books. But in general, if you're preparing for topic 1, the syllabus is comparatively easy. Like if you were learning Korean language from scratch, you could easily pass topic level 1 or 2 within 3 to 4 months. 3 to 4 months when you start learning Hangul, which is the basic Korean alphabet. So topic 1 is much more easier to clear, and this consists of topic level 1 and level 2. Topic level 2 is much more difficult than topic level 1, even though topic 1 ends at level 2 and topic 2 starts at level 3. It isn't actually like level 2 and level 3. If level 2 is here, level 3 is here. The jump is insane. Like, you can pretty much get an idea on your own if you try to attempt any topic 2 paper, because suddenly there is so much advanced level vocabulary that is being used. There are so many topics which are very advanced level, which are the kind of topics you wouldn't usually read in your curriculum books. Apart from that, the number of questions are more. We have 3 sections instead of 2 sections. Like topic 2 has a reading, listening and writing section, whereas topic 1 only has a reading and listening section. Topic 2 has more number of sections, more number of questions, and the questions are lengthier. The questions have more advanced vocabulary, the questions are more difficult, and the questions overall require a greater level of language skills to be solved more efficiently and smoothly. That is why what I always suggest is that if you want to apply for topic 2 exam, it is important to check that are you able to actually solve the topic 1 exam. Like, if you sit down to solve a topic 1 exam, are you able to at least get a level 2? Even if the score is not perfect or not high, are you at least able to pass the minimum cut or the minimum cutoff for getting the level 2 in topic 1? I've seen a lot of people who directly want to jump to topic 2 instead of topic 1, because again, I understand that having a topic 2 certification is more beneficial, is more useful. But I feel like if people are doing that after understanding their own language skills and how much they're able to solve the topic 2, then it will be much easier for them when they start preparing for topic 2. Because again, the syllabus of topic 2 is very vast. When we talk about topic 1, there is so much repeating vocabulary, so much repeating grammar, a lot of basic concepts that are being asked. It is possible to summarize the syllabus that is being asked in topic 1 and go through it multiple times. But you cannot do that in topic 2 because there is no limit to the syllabus of topic 2. It is so vast, you will need to have a knowledge of 2000 to 3000 or even more than that. That is the amount of words you'll have to learn. And a lot of these words are not easy because a lot of these words will be Sino-Korean words. A lot of these words are advanced level words which are used in formal writings like news articles or novels or encyclopedias. And you wouldn't encounter these words on a daily basis unless you're really into like listening to the news or reading articles and that sort of things. That's why for anyone who's trying to prepare for topic level 2, I always suggest them to pick up the previous year papers and try to solve it and get an understanding of how many questions you're able to solve, what are the patterns of the questions, what are the questions that feel easy to you versus the questions that feel difficult to you. So it's important to get an understanding of what you're dealing with, the kind of vocabulary you're dealing with, the kind of grammar you're dealing with. Because if you think that you can prepare for topic 2 exam using any book, then that is not possible. The only section you can prepare using a book is mostly the writing section, but apart from that, the reference books won't help you that much. The thing that will help you the most is solving the papers question by question, line by line, word by word yourself. That is how I did. That is how I prepared for my topic 2 exam. The third thing I want to talk about is the preparation time required for both the exams. Earlier I mentioned that if you're giving the topic 1 exam, it is possible to clear the topic 1 exam within 3 to 4 months of starting to learn the Korean language. Like from the time when you have started to learn the Korean alphabets or Hangul, you can clear topic 1 easily within 4 months if you are dedicatedly studying and practicing the language on a daily basis. And for the topic 1 exam, the reference books which are related to topic 1 will be more helpful, will be much more useful because of the repeating vocabulary and grammar patterns. When we are talking about the topic 2 exam and the amount of time you'll require to prepare for it, I cannot give an exact estimate. From my personal experience, I can tell you that I studied for around 6 to 7 months dedicatedly to clear the topic 2 exam and get a level 5. But the condition was that I already knew the basics. I already was able to clear the topic 1 exam. After that, I started preparing for the topic 2 exam, and it took me this amount of time, like 7 to 8 months or even more than that. And I would dedicate like 2 to 3 hours or 4 hours on a daily basis, which was basically just solving the previous year questions and noting down everything that was new to me and just revising that again and again. This was an estimate if you know basic level Korean and a little bit of intermediate level Korean. For a beginner, I would say that it would take at least a year, because not only will you have to learn the advanced level concepts, you will have to first learn the basic level concepts. So all the concepts, all the vocabulary, grammar that is likely to come in topic 1, you'll have to go through that first, because if you're appearing for the topic 2 exam, the basic level vocabulary and grammar, it is considered to be like default knowledge. Like you should already know that if you're giving the topic 2 exam. So first you will have to learn those basic and intermediate level concepts, and then we can move on to the advanced level concepts for the topic 2 exam. That was just my rough estimate, but again, this will vary from one person to another, because it will depend upon how quickly can you grasp the language, how much time you can devote to practicing Korean on a daily basis or solving the previous year questions from the topic exam. Some people are good at picking languages, whereas some people require more time. So it is a case that will vary from one person to another. That is why doing your own personal analysis and understanding where you stand in your language skills is so important. And that is something I emphasize on again and again, because it will be different from person to person. And these were the 3 main points that I wanted to discuss, which can help you choose whether you should appear for topic 1 or topic 2. And just to summarize, I want to say that if you are learning Korean language as a hobby and you do not have any sort of deadline for the exam that you have to submit a certification or something, then you can give the topic 1 exam and then the topic 2 exam at your own pace. But if you have a deadline, like if you're applying to universities or if you want to apply for a job and you need a certification for that, then it is important to consider the amount of time you have versus your Korean language skills. Because remember that at the end of the day, both of the exams are separate. And if you fail in the exam, you won't get any certification. If you fail in the topic 2 exam, you won't have any certification. But if you pass in the topic 1 exam, you will still have a certification of either level 1 and level 2. So having a certification is always more beneficial than not having a certification. So making a decision wisely is important, because in some situations, just having an official certification like TOPIK can help your case in comparison to you trying to aim for a higher topic level and then failing in the exam and then having no certification, because the certificates from a language institute or any other platform from which you're learning Korean, it doesn't matter. Nobody considers it. What matters nowadays is only the official TOPIK certification or certifications from your universities if you are doing a master's in Korean language. But TOPIK is a very important and standardized certification. Everybody is asking for TOPIK now. So if you are working or if you want to work in any field or domain related to Korean industry or which utilizes the Korean language, then having any TOPIK certification will be beneficial to you, regardless of the level. So that's all for this video, and if you have any doubts or any questions, you can leave them in the comments, or if you have any suggestions or ideas for what kind of videos I should make related to the TOPIK exam or Korean language, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Bye.